Most people in their fat loss phase think that 50% is diet and 50% is exercise. But in reality, you have only figured out 25% of the puzzle. Another 25% is good quality sleep. And that remaining 50%, where did it go? It's those promises that you keep making to yourself every single day. When you start going on a diet, there is a spark that comes within you. It might be a photo which shocked you, or might be a favorite fitness influencer's reel. But let's be realistic. That's pure inspiration. And inspiration is good, but you also have to keep in mind that it dies down quickly. So, the first real step that you should take is the goal should be measurable and time-bound. Also, the underlying factor is it should be realistic. Let's say, for example, today is the 1st of July. You should keep a target that I should be focused on building a healthy lifestyle, starting from my diet, then going to the gym and exercising and be on a caloric deficit. And might be you can lose around 3 to 5 kilos by the next month. And that's how you should progress accordingly. What happens by that? You still keep tracking yourself on a regular basis, and also you will see logical results. Now comes your plan. It's not the 10-page PDF which is going to help you make you lose fat. It's that one minor shift in your diet. Might be a shift from a sugary breakfast to either 15 strawberries or an apple or 30 grams of oats, or it might be just one simple egg. It should be a simple change that moves the needle. That one switch alone can make you lose fat without counting any calories. Having a plan simply isn't enough. You have to curb down some of the old habits which might hamper your fat loss progress. It might be having cigarettes or munching too much at night. You need to set up your life. So the easiest thing you can do is start following the plan. It can be boiling eggs the night before, or prepping your meals in advance so that you don't slug off the next days. Get your running clothes ready if you want to start with a jog in the morning. And if you have a habit of munching at night, you need to stop buying those snacks. And also, if you have so, do not keep it right in front of you. If you still have it with you right now, that means subconsciously you're planning to fail. Eventually, you will fall right down into the hands of these fast food chains if you do not correct your willpower. And you will start saying these diet-destroying phrases like, one cheat meal today won't hurt, maybe I'll start tomorrow, or maybe I'll bulk instead. That's when you need willpower. That means the ability to say no. But remember, willpower is finite. So design your life to avoid needing it. Temptation you do not see is temptation you do not fight. Eventually, your new habits become autopilot, like waking up and immediately going for a jog without even thinking twice, or opening up the fridge and taking out your overnight oats and having them as breakfast. When it becomes a default, it stops feeling like a diet. And that's how fat loss becomes easy. It not only improves your lifestyle, it becomes your identity itself. And eventually, you might start loving the process. You cannot track what you don't measure. So weigh yourself every day and check your weekly average. And also, you can take pictures of your body and check them on a weekend basis. Because at the beginning, you might start losing fat from places you can't even see. And also remember, the weight fluctuates due to hormone, your sleep pattern, your water retention, and how your body is responding to your current diet. And also guys, the scale is not the enemy. Do not start worshipping it. Take the daily average, check how you're progressing, and take logical actions accordingly. This thing is plain and simple. In order to lose fat, you have to be in a caloric deficit diet. So what do you mean by caloric deficit? If your body burns 2000 a day, come down to 1700 and you will be in the caloric deficit zone, and you'll eventually start losing fat. But if you drop too low, suppose 1200, you will lose fat dramatically, but it will be hell to maintain it as well. So use a calorie calculator and estimate your goals accordingly, and then adjust based on your weekly progress. Want to be accurate at counting your calories? Start measuring your food using a food scale, or you can download tracking apps, or you can check the nutritional label. If it feels like too much of an effort, let me give you a rule of thumb. You can estimate, but make sure you round it up like crazy. If a particular food is 300 in calories, round off to 500. This keeps you honest and also in a deficit. For fat loss, focus on these two things. Number 1, calories, and number 2, protein. Make sure you have around 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kg of body weight. Keep fats moderate, especially oils, and other nuts. Why so? Because they are quite caloric dense. And don't fear carbs. Just choose unprocessed ones, such as fruits, greens, and veggies, not sugar-coated ultra-processed snacks. If you're feeling hungry all the time, let me give you some tips which will help you out to curb your hunger. Eat high-volume, low-calorie foods, drink more water, cut out high-caloric snacks, and also you can try intermittent fasting if you have the habit to do so. And remember, hunger comes in waves. Wait it out and it will surely pass by. Let me tell you some quick hacks to stay in a deficit. You can opt for low-calorie food options such as cauliflower rice instead of brown rice. Choose smaller plates and bowls. Avoid liquid calories or sodas. Instead, you can swipe it for diet sodas or zero-calorie drinks. Do more movement whenever you can. Maybe increase your daily step intake or any other activity which is outside the gym. It would also help you keep yourself on a deficit. Save your biggest meals at the last if you're hungry. And if you mess up, which you might do not cry over spilled milk and immediately go back to your old routine the next day. Exercise helps, but it is not a magic pill. Let me give you an action plan which will increase your fat loss process. Lift weights. Why so? It will help you build muscle and boost up your metabolism. Secondly, increase your step count up to 10,000 steps per day so that you're on a caloric deficit. Along with weightlifting, add steady-state cardio or HIIT at the end of your workouts. Also, I want you to be less sedentary. Any sort of movement adds up to your goals. And when you feel how hard it is to burn 200 calories, then you will eventually realize and not binge it on your diet. Sleep is non-negotiable. Without 7 to 9 hours of sleep, your ghrelin hormone increases, leading to more hunger. Your cortisol level also increases, leading to more storage of fat in your body, and also your leptin decreases. Stress and poor sleep are silent diet killers. Fix them first because your results depend on it. Fat loss isn't about being perfect. It's all about being consistent and being mindful throughout your journey. It's about stacking those small wins over and over again. So if this video really helped you out, make sure to leave a like, comment if you have any questions, and subscribe for more videos like this. And remember, the real transformation starts in your mind. Keep grinding until next time.